Welcome to aminacademy.com. In numerical methods and analysis, let us discuss about regular falsy method to find a real root of the polynomial equation as well as transcendental equations. Look at this figure. First of all, this is the oldest method for computing the real roots of an algebraic and transcendental equation. In this method, we find two numbers a and b such that f of a, f of b are a different signs. Hence, a root lies between a and b. The graph f of x, y equal to f of x must cross x-axis between these 2 points a and b. Now, put the points here. The point a is here on the curve, b is here. Now, this curve is f of x. This curve is f of x, y equal f of x. Then joining a and b, let joining a and b, that line, the second line, let meet at x-axis at D. From D, join a perpendicular to x-axis, let it meet the curve at D days. From join now D and D days, then let that point meet at here, meet at this point here, x-axis here. From that point D, we have to drop a perpendicular to the curve. Then let it be that point, joining that point to that point A, like this procedure is continuing. Now, we know that the equation of the chord AB is equal y minus y1 is f of b and y1 minus y2, that is, which is equal x minus x1, that is x minus x, that is b, the point B, over b minus a. Let the points here, point x is the point A, this x is B here, point A. This is the equation of a straight line like y minus y1 over y1 minus y2 equal x minus x1 over x1 minus x2. This form we are using here. Let AB intersect, let the chord AB intersect the x-axis at D, at the point D, which is let it be x1 0. Here this point is x1 0. Then the point the point x1. Suppose this point D is the point x1 is 0. That point x1 is given by minus f of b over f of b minus f of a equal x1 minus b minus a. Like this is the first approximation. X1 is given by minus f of b over f of b minus f of a equal x1 minus b over b minus a. That is, you can say that is x1 minus b equal minus of b minus a over f of b minus f of a. From this we can get it the point x1 is we have to x1 by cross multiply and get f minus b f of a plus a f of b over f of b minus f of a plus b. By simplifying, we'll get the point x1 equal minus b f of b plus a f of b plus b f of b minus b f of a over f of b minus f of a. F of b minus f of a. Then further simplification you get x1 equal a f of b minus b f of a over f of b minus f of a. This is a formula for regular falsy method to find a real root. X1 is the first approximation. Now if f of x1 and f of b are of opposite signs, then the actual root lies between the root lies between b and x1, and keeping a as it is, then and keeping a as it is, then continue the process, we'll get x2. Next approximation is therefore we get next closer Next closer approximation is x2 to the actual root. This procedure is repeated. Then the procedure is repeated to get very closer result. Note this regular falsy method is slower than Newton-Raphson method. You have done. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.